Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Well, happy Easter to everyone. Blessings to all our families. Today we're going to be making wonderful breakfast burritos, and I kind of call it an ultimate because I have two meats here. I've got some good sausage. I love these sausage patties. I love the way they cook up, the way they form. They're already pre-cooked already, so you don't have to do much work, but they have a good taste. It's almost like very close to McDonald's taste, in my opinion. Not quite McDonald's, but it is really delicious. So I'm going to do basically 2 sausages for everybody's burrito, and I have 3 pieces of ham. I'm using this ham. I like this ham. It's a perfect ham. It's nice and thin. And what I'm going to do is just julienne that, and I'm going to cut this sausage into little chunks. Letting my pan heat, I'm going to take a little bit of bacon grease. I like to make burritos with bacon in them, but boy, it is a lot of work, and it's just crazy to get it done. Okay, my pan's only on 212, and it's already nice and warm. I'm going to drop my 3 hash brown patties in here. I'm going to give them some pepper and some salt. Just a little bit of salt. I think potatoes and meat are one of those things that actually do need salt and pepper. And then in our wonderful burritos, I am going to go ahead and I use a lot of pepper, by the way. I'm going to put some cheese. I got a cup of sharp cheddar cheese here. I've got some salsa to put on the side. I like to spoon my salsa in my burritos. I don't like my salsa in my burritos. So what I'm going to do is let this cook here and get these hash browns all up to par. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut these into little chunks, julienne this, and then I have 2 eggs per person. So what I'm going to do is get these all broken up, get them ready for scrambling, because what I'm going to do is come back, and then what we're going to do is toss in all our meats and our eggs, and we are going to make our burritos. Okay, welcome back. I have the hash brown done. I left one assembled, flattened it out, but essentially what I want to do is just basically take the hash brown and then just kind of put my spatula marks like this in it, because I want to spread it around my tortilla, my beautiful ultimate breakfast burrito this morning. So this one, I tell you, you gotta try. I have mine on heating low. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. So basically I did 2 sausage patties per person. I may have a little bit too much, but it's okay. I don't have to put it all in. And I'll go ahead and take this out. I'm going to use the grease from what this delivers for my eggs. But I'm going to put it all in. I'm going to just warm it up real fast. Remember, it's already pre-cooked. My ham's already cooked too. You know, it's a smoked ham, so technically it's cooked. But I'm just going to heat this all up. I'm going to turn it higher. Just get it in here. I tell you, this sausage is super delicious. We all are convinced it tastes like a well-named sausage out there that is delicious. We all love. What a good way to have a breakfast with something you remember eating as a kid. You know, so I just love this sausage. All I'm going to do is heat this sausage just a little bit. And the ham, just a little bit. Just going to get it all incorporated. Don't want it to heat too much. Like I said, it's already pre-cooked. And then after I get my eggs forming, I'm going to drop some meat in and mix it that way, because I kind of like when everything is together so nothing's falling out. It's the only thing I don't like about certain things or eating things a certain way. I hate when everything's just falling out. So we're just going to go ahead and heat this up. I'm going to transfer it to another pan. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the eggs in this same pan. Might add just a little bit of butter. But I already have the hash brown. I used the bacon flavored grease. Turned out really good. You can use that for your eggs too. It'll just enhance the flavor. Okay, you see how the ham is starting to curl? That's good enough for me. So this is going to be good. I'm going to just turn that off so it doesn't squeak. I'm just going to transfer it here. Then I have all my meat. Okay, so I have a lot of meat because I intend on making 3 burritos, but I'm only going to make 1 on camera for you. That's why I have so many eggs. It's 2 eggs per person, 2 sausage per person, and 3 pieces of ham per person. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab just a little bit of butter for goodness. I'm going to do just a little bit of bacon grease for goodness as well. And then I'm just going to let it come together in the pan here. I'm going to turn my pan on. I'm going to do a hot pot, but I'm going to drop it all the way down to 212 because it is going to get warm real fast. One more little stir of my eggs here. And we're good. I give a slight wash here. Okay, this is looking good. I'm going to take some pepper and pepper it right now. You know me, our family loves pepper. I cannot use enough pepper in our house. I swear we go through a container of pepper every month. Okay, so these are the tortillas I'm going to be using. It's a burrito size. They're absolutely delicious. Okay, my egg is starting to move, so I'm just going to give it one nice quick little stir here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take meat and I'm going to put it in. And then what I'm going to do is continue to scramble. As soon as I get the amount desired meat in here, then I'll go ahead and finish getting this all incorporated, and then we're going to come back and we'll mix everything together and we're going to heat. But I want you to see how much meat I use. I put everything in just like this because I feel everything stays in the burrito much nicer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put another scoop. That was 3 nice scoops of meat. That's what I'm going to put in with the egg. And that's how I'm going to cook it. And then if I need more meat for each burrito, I can add just what I need at the point in time. So we're just going to let this cook for a minute. And I'm not even going to heat the cheese yet. We're going to do everything. So we'll be back after this cooks, and then what we'll do is we'll get our tortillas heated. We'll put everything in, and we'll get this grilled up, the burrito. Okay, welcome back. Well, here's our beautiful egg, ham, and sausage mixture. Okay, this is why I like to do it this way. I'm just going to pick this up because I want you to be able to see this. Okay, it's together. It's formed nice enough where it's not going to all fall, separately. You see how juicy it looks right there? I love the way it looks so juicy. I love that. That is awesome. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I'm just heating my tortilla. Here's my extra meat in case I think I need some more. Here are my wonderful tortillas. Here's my cheese. Kind of funny. I don't really like my cheese super melted in. I like it to melt on its own. Okay, so the reason I'm warming the tortilla like that is I want to be able to touch the tortilla this way. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my filling in. Okay, so we all know that I'm an overstuffer. Here's a 1/2 cup of goodness right here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take and I'm going to move this so you guys can see. I'm looking at my monitor right now. So I want to take that hash brown in like that, but what I want to do is I want to kind of break it up just a little bit, and I'm going to do it with my hands. That's why I broke those ones up, but I wanted to see what I do. Because see, I want it to come and be like the whole nice little place right here. I don't want it just in one place. I want it to be all nice and delicious like that. So I'm going to take a whole cup of egg. Can do a little bit more or a little bit less. Just do it how you want. Like I said, I'm bad. I'm an overstuffer. But I'm trying to hurry because I want to get my tortilla folded before it's no longer pliable. And this is how I'm going to heat everything. But this is how I make mine. And I like everything done separately. So I'm just going to take my tortilla. I'm going to fold it in just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right back on my pan. And I am going to grill this way. I want a nice little fat breakfast burrito. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn around and we're just going to let this grill. I'm going to take a little bit of just my bacon. Fat, not much. You know, you don't need much. Now I'm going to turn my heat up real fast because I want the process to go fast and I want the cheese to melt. So we're at 300. I take it and I'm going to flip my pan this way and let it come underneath. But that's how I like to do it. That's why I said I have a lot here, but you know, nothing will go to waste. I'd rather have more in case somebody wanted another burrito. We're good to go. And we're just going to let this heat. It'll just take a couple minutes. I'm going to grill it on both sides because I want you to see how we eat ours. And then I'll come back as soon as this is nice and grilled. Okay, welcome back. We are back. It is done. It is delicious. And this is what my beautiful, better make sure I cut it all the way good. That's what my beautiful ultimate breakfast burrito looks like. Not sure I'm going to put it like that. Absolutely delish. It's got that little crispy tortilla going on. There's your salsa. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to try a piece. I actually made another one real fast so I could actually try it. I didn't want to not be able to try it, but if I try it, then I can't take a picture. So that's not good. So I'm going to try. I hear the crunch. That's how the ultimate should taste. I love burritos. I like when they have the grill marks on them. I like a little crunch. Let's try again. I get everything in it. I get that good little sausage. I got the beautiful ham. That ham I use is a good ham because it's a very thin ham. It complements everything. The egg is moist. The cheese is in there. Everything is melted. The potatoes in there. In my opinion, everything tastes good. If you like the content, if you would please like, share, and subscribe, I'd be most grateful. Thanks, and everybody have a wonderful Easter and a blessed week. Thank you.